And welcome back. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Vanessa and I go by That Girl Squats, and we are in our improvement season slash a mini cut slash just getting shit done, which means I've had a lot going on, which is the reason why I have been a little bit MIA. Right now, if you could tell, I am a little bit congested and I am getting ready to do a shoot with a client. So I figured I should just get on here and do just kind of a deep dive of like what's been going on, explain what's happening, and just general stuff, right? So the last time we talked, it was right after Texas Pro, right before Trail of Champions event. It was an amazing event. We had some amazing guests and surprise guests that we didn't expect or anticipate, which included Sheila Brown with Battle Up Productions, along with Battle Up Productions and Julia Renee and Marissa Mini Beast and Colin Brannigan, which like I knew Colin and Marissa were going to be there, but the other people were definitely a surprise. It was really great meeting them, and they're just like amazing humans. So I just like genuinely want them to win at life. Along with like the rest of the team, which was Sage with Remington Productions and Garrett Blucher, Daniel Coffeen, obviously, and we had Team Mahaley represent, which was awesome. It was just a really good time and got to meet so many amazing athletes. And then like right after that, I had to go to California for another event. So we had an event for AFE NorCal. If you guys don't know, but like my previous life, I was in the commercial real estate industry and I did mostly association work and events and stuff like that, which is the reason why I have such a passion for it. And also like my passion for helping companies and associations get off the ground. Like it's just like my favorite thing. And then getting people together, which kind of lends itself to Trail of Champions, right? But anyways, we had an event and we had over 100 people join, and we were able to tour the Chase Center in San Francisco, and it was a really successful event and I'm super proud of it. We're calling it the annual beef, because where's the beef? Next year we're planning on doing like competitors against competitors, because you know, beef. But if you're curious of what beef means, it means built environment engineering fusion. What does that mean if you're not in the commercial real estate industry? It's basically like what the community is in. So the built environment, meaning your parking structures, your commercial real estate buildings, the lighting, electrical, all of that, anything that like makes up a building, like that's what the built environment is. So yeah, it's random, but that's just kind of, that was my old life and I still kind of deal with that. So yeah, what else did we do? We went to, I guess back up. Timeline. September 30th, we had Trail of Champions. Then I was just working because I had to get a couple of presentations ready for the next coming up events with Trail of Champions and like our partners. Then Friday night, we left to go to California. We basically got there, hung out for a bit, and then fell asleep. Saturday, we woke up, we went to San Francisco, and we went to go meet one of my other clients that was also in the commercial real estate industry, May Construction, shout out, and then also Dryco Construction, love you, Mike Harold. And we were able to go onto the boat and watch the Fleet Week event on the boat, which was amazing. I was able to see some of my old friends from both Sacramento and San Francisco. Like I said, like my life was very different in California versus the life that I have here in Texas. But it was nice seeing familiar faces and like getting some amazing hugs from people. So we just did that for the day. Then we came back, hung out with some of our friends. Shout out to Kyle and Rachel. We got a tour of their new home because they just got married, I guess 2 years ago now. I'm pretty sure I actually posted videos of that 2 years ago, but that was a while back. Love them, super proud of them, and happy for them. It happens to be that they live literally around the corner from my mom's house, so it just like made things a lot easier to coordinate, and excited for future stuff, because then that means that we can easily coordinate all of that stuff too. And Saturday, that was our Saturday. Then Eli left around like 10, so we dropped him off at the airport. From there we went straight to my grandma's house, hung out with my grandma for a bit, and then we went to my best friend Morgan's baby shower. So her and her partner Bailey are having their first baby together, and I just couldn't miss it for the world. She was honestly like the reason why I came to California, and then I just planned everything else around it, and it just worked out really well in that way. The May Construction Fleet Week event was a surprise. Like that one came like way later in my plans, but I'm glad that I was able to make it, because I've been invited to that thing for like multiple years, and this was the first time I was actually able to do it. So yeah, we had her baby shower. We came home, I ate, and then I just went to the gym. So like I didn't miss a single training session the entire week that I was out there, but I was definitely just on the go. Then from there, so that was Sunday. What did I do on Monday? Monday morning, I got up, went to the gym, got ready. We went to my grandma's house for a little bit. Then we came back to hang out with my girlfriends, Nicole and Amber. And we just like hung out in the jacuzzi for a bit and just like caught up and shot the shit. And it was great. I love them. I love them so much. Like the fact that they're able to make the time to hang out with me was great. And it was even better that I didn't have to go drive around that day. Tuesday. And then after that, I just like, after that I had work and then finished my cardio and stuff, and then called it a somewhat early night. Like I think I ended up going to bed around like 10:30. Oh no, I went to bed around like midnight that night, just because I had some like last minute touch-ups on some flyers and stuff for the event on Thursday night. So then on Tuesday morning, I got up at 4 and I drove my ass to the Bay, and goodness me, I did not miss Bay Area traffic. I ended up having to like pop off, and then I went to the Alameda to go to the gym. Got a quick workout in, but I didn't get my cardio in. So did that. Took me an hour to go 15 minutes, 15 miles, I mean. Ridiculous. But then I met with my other client, Package Unit Pros. Love you, Dan. We made his website live, so if you want to go check that out, or if you have any like commercial HVAC needs, check them out, packageunitpros.com. They're amazing. They do all of Northern California. And yeah, and then I was able to get like a background look into their shop. I was able to look at their racing car, which is super fun because I hear a lot about it. I even got to meet his dog, which I've heard a lot about, but I haven't been able to see in person. So it was just, it's nice. Like I've been working with them for the last 2 years, but I never get to see them like I see them probably once a year, but I never actually got to see their shop before, and today or before last week. So that was nice. From there, I went back to the gym, and then I had another event. So I finished my cardio, and then we went to our event at night. Didn't get home until like midnight again, which seems like a reoccurring thing. But since I stayed in San Francisco and I wasn't sure about the parking, I just like wanted to leave early. So I got up at 6, And then I just like found a rest area by the Bay Area Bridge and I parked my ass there and I slept a couple hours. Then I had some meetings with Trail of Champions for our December event. Got up and then I had another meeting with Buck Lucky Collections, who I will be working with soon as well. She is a like vintage store. It's so weird for me to say vintage because it's all stuff from the 90s, but your girl's vintage now apparently. So I had a meeting with her in Petaluma. She was fantastic. I love her and I'm just like really excited to work with her and her boyfriend. We're going to be working on some music festivals, which is super exciting. And then she's also going to be doing a fashion show and then obviously like her store. So it's going to be very, very busy in the next couple of months. But I feel like I just never talk about this stuff because I don't think that you guys care. So I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm going to talk about it. Because at this point in my life, like I have so much going on and I feel like I keep getting into this pattern or habit of not posting things because I want it to look perfect and I want to make sure it has a certain aesthetic or something like that. But then at the same time, that takes away from the authenticity of me and my life and like what's actually happening. And then I just feel like I'm show up out of nowhere. I'm like, boom, here's all this information, but you guys have no idea. And like, you guys don't know what work is actually going into it to like work up to it. So I want to post as much as I can, be perfectly imperfect, and then just share this journey with you because that was my promise to you guys back in 2019 when I restarted this. I need to continue doing that and then like just sharing all that I can. Obviously I'm going to keep some things private, but I want to be just a little bit more forthcoming. So, like I said, I want to be just like a little bit more forthcoming with you, letting you in on like all the changes in my life, like more organically and authentically. I will be posting things with higher quality, but I'm also not going to allow that to hinder me from posting video or content like it has been in the last like couple of months, because I have a lot of footage. Like getting the footage is never the issue, and this is kind of the issue that I've been running in with Ross, my coach, is that getting the footage is not the issue. Me doing the work is not the issue. It's just mostly like me compiling it and then making it to a certain standard that I think needs to be met. And then that is just leaving me to not posting anything at all or not communicating, which doesn't help anything. Like I just had this conversation with one of my clients earlier today, is that like the hardest step is the first step and then just showing up after that and then figuring it out after that. So I just need to eat the words that I preach, you know, and do that and lead by example. And no, it's not all going to be perfect. And no, it's not going to necessarily be like the typical fitness expo or like fitness lifestyle, because that is not me in general. Like I'm very colorful. I'm very different. I'm very business oriented and I have a lot of hats that I wear, and I love that about me. And sometimes I feel like I'm ashamed of it because I am doing so many things and that it's not to the standard. So like the way that I care for my clients is way different than the way that I care for myself, because I always make sure that they show up no matter what and they always look good, but I don't do the same thing for me. So we're flipping the script and we're making it happen. And it's going to get better as it goes on. Like I know I've said it's going to get better for a while now. And it is. It has parts of it. But I think making sure that I have my successful company. Like if you don't know, I own American Brands. It is a digital media agency. We do social media management. We do videography. We do website design, which is primarily what I do. Like a lot of my businesses that I help are actually home care startups with Candace Lusher. Shout out to Candace. Love you so much. I also had a meeting with her like last week or the week before that. It's been a busy month, which I feel like it's just so hard for me to like grasp sometimes. But anyways, I'm excited. We are about 16 days out from leaving to go to Florida for the Olympia. I will be on stage with Angel Competition Bikinis and for their fashion show. Also, we are going to be partnering with Angel Competition Bikinis for the Trail of Champions. We also have some changes that are in the midst of the Trail of Champions at this point in time, but I will give you guys updates as soon as I figure out what's happening. But knowing me, I'm still just going to kind of push through and then figure out a way to make it all work and be good and still share all of that with you guys. But changes always. And this is, I guess, this is a real reason why I wanted to make sure that I just kind of get out in front of it now and just change my own narrative because of my constant toxic like perfectionism. But yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna go to the shoot now, and here are some quick little highlights without any context. I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see even more information about my businesses? Do you guys have questions about businesses? Do you have questions about how to start your own business, your LLC, your own startups? Do you have questions about making courses, anything like that? Like, that's all my jam, which I never talk about, and I just never do it for myself because I'm always doing it for other people. But if you guys have an interest, I would love to talk about it on here because I feel like it can kind of kill two birds with one stone. Also, no animals were hurt in this video. But I'll talk to you guys later. I love you all so much. Bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Hee hee hee.